It's a live show. We excited, y'all. We did season 1 at the bar. We super excited to have y'all here. We see a lot of familiar faces. We just appreciate y'all. Y'all are real friends. So thank y'all.
Yeah, we're really, really excited to see you guys here. I know it's a Monday. I know it's a school night. So we genuinely appreciate it. And like you said, this is our first live taping. So welcome to Bar Talk with Honey and Lowe's. Let's get started.
For sure. Let's do it.
Hey, Lowe's.
What's goody?
How are you?
Honey, you look nice, baby.
Thank you. Mommy about me this.
I love that. He got great taste. He got great taste. Now. All right, man. This is another episode of Bar Talk with Honey and Los. We are doing our first live show for our people that's watching on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? We're gonna say, hey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Yeah, a little bit about myself. I am ex-professional football player. Right now, I am a multifaceted entrepreneur. And yeah, that's the spill on me. I'm a brand designer, brand owner of Dundada Official. I see a lot of people in the Dundada here tonight, you feel me? I'm gonna let my co-host tell y'all a little bit about herself.
Well, shout out to Dundada because I got me some pieces. If y'all haven't gotten some, please support Black businesses. It is Black History Month. So everything Black. There's a lot of Black business in here, and you individually are a Black business. So let's start with that. If y'all don't know me, I am Honey Lopez, the one and only Honey. You know, I think I can sing. I own a vitamin company, Vitastar, so please take your vitamins, be healthy. The weather is crazy, everything is going on. I am also a fitness influencer. I am almost done with my certifications as a personal trainer. And I'm just a growing business. I am a business, I am a brand. And this is Bar Talk, and this is something that we came up with while we were doing some Walmart challenges that Carlos does.
Yeah.
And shout out to our videographer, Yoshi, in the corner over here. He actually brought the idea to us.
Yeah.
And we met at a bar, and I was like, why don't we just call it Bar Talk? Because I love to go to bars and watch games, and I feel like it's a great way to have good camaraderie with people you don't know. You never meet a stranger. It's just us talking about things that we love and what we do, so we about to get started.
Let's get it.
All right. Okay. Now, you watched the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it?
I mean, it was boring as fuck. I went all the way to Vegas and lost a lot of fucking money, but hey, you know.
You really thought the Chiefs was gonna win?
Bruh, I had a fucking layover in Kansas City on my way to Vegas. And I was like, you know what, that's a sign. I'm putting it all on Kansas City. I seen everybody in red and shit. I'm just like, yeah, I'm putting the house on them. That's what's going on.
So you did it on, what's the app that y'all do the sports betting on? Prize Picks, right?
Yeah, Prize Picks. But you know, when you're in Vegas, you gotta just bet with the bookie or whatever, so.
This is very off topic and not on our list, but when your Prize Pick don't hit, you get mad at your girl, like, if she wanna ask for something?
See, I'm not even a bettor for real. I don't really bet a lot. So I really was just like feeling the vibe, and it's like, I just need a bet because I just had the layover in Kansas City. So let me just do it. I went all the way outside of what the coach was telling me to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Supposed to went with the Eagles, but
because it was for the culture, because it's Black History Month.
I ain't think about it like that.
Well, then that brings me to how people say that Drake is a culture vulture. So the actual definition of culture is people that have like-minded similarities in what they believe. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with geographically where you are, right? So how is Drake a culture vulture when y'all use him for every single song and to make a hit? And so it applies when you want to make some money. But any other time, it's, oh no, Drake's a culture vulture, he's from Canada. Canada people from Canada are not Black. What is it?
I mean, technically Drake is not a culture vulture because he Black. Technically. But, I mean, is he really though? You know what I'm saying? In his heart, I feel like in his heart he's white. I feel like in his heart he's Degrassi Drake.
But what's wrong with Degrassi Drake? Like, I grew up watching Degrassi.
You did?
Yes, I did. We're Jamaican and Portuguese, but my family lives in Montreal. So every summer I would go to Canada, and I was in love with that light-skinned man. He is still Black. Man. If you got one drop of Black in you, blickety Black.
Before he started, you know what I'm saying, rapping and all that shit or whatever, would you say he'll be at the family cookout?
I feel like he would always be at the cookout. I feel like so many times we only allow someone to be Black when it's for the good. Like, it's, oh, Obama's not Black enough, but then he's Black enough. But he's our Black president, but he's half Black. Or Kamala, like, oh, she's Indian, but she's Jamaican, but she's Black, but she's not Black enough. So it's like,
was Drake about to be giving handshakes gang signs and doing all this, you know what I mean? Taking from the black culture, you feel me? Like, he wasn't about to be doing all that if he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Running to some of the black icons like Lil Wayne, Baby.
But you don't know how he grew up because his father is from Memphis, Tennessee.
He wasn't raised by his father.
That's not the point.
It is the point.
It's already in you. It's in your DNA. You got that dog in you. You got that dog.
It ain't. Did you see how his dad responded to the question at the Grammys when they asked him how he felt about Kendrick winning all the Grammys? Did you see how his dad responded?
What did he say?
That nigga said, "Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Drake could never."
So the thing about it is sometimes you got to be a little PC when you're trying to get to the bag. And I will admit, sometimes I'm a little, not anymore, not as an entrepreneur, but before when I had my full-time job, I had to be a little PC, even though I wanted to say, fuck them folks. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say that all the time. So sometimes you got to play the game, right?
Yeah, but is he like, only reason I love Drake, I love his music and all that, but it's a matter of like, even when he, blow these songs up, like, cause I gotta say, he helped the Migos.
He helped everybody.
He helped Lil Baby. He helped all these
people. He helped
people.
Future.
But did it not help him too?
I think y'all needed a little sprinkle of Drake to make that shit really pop. A lot of times, songs are good, but they're even better when you have a feature for someone that can make it pop. And y'all gotta give him his credit where his credit is due. Don't get me wrong, I like Kendrick, but at the end of the day, Kendrick is seen on multiple platforms thanking Drake for what he did for him, and then he turned around and really tried to monopolize on his hatred of him. So don't get me wrong, the song bops. And when I think of the song, I don't think of it being like a diss record, kind of like the Meek Mill Drake one. But at the same time, y'all have to stop doing this thing where it's like, I like you until you benefit me, and then I don't like you anymore. That naturally doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't resonate.
But give me a time, like, if you can tell me a time where Drake actually put somebody who's really, really from the culture, like, embraced the struggles, embraced everything that the culture, the black culture stands for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give me a time where he helped a black artist or a black person in that aspect, and he split the profits 50-50.
JB Block Boy, when that little song where they used to go like this.
So you don't think that helped Drake out?
That did not help Drake. Drake helped him.
Help Drake?
Because anything that Drake touches is like the Midas touch.
No, it helped Drake.
All right.
It helped his image. It helped him. It helped the culture, like, embrace him a little bit more and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all helped him. So I'm just saying, like, do that before the money, to where it's like, it's not a necessity to you. It's like, it's before the money. I can do this with a black person, and I split the profits 50-50.
Okay, so
then
you're
not a culture vulture in the
sense.
sense.
Then it brings.
And I'm not saying he's all culture vulture. It's just a lot of culture vulture ways in there. It's like, I don't even know where the fuck he from for real. I hear Toronto. Canada. The nigga talk like he from Jamaica, the UK, a nigga sometimes. Like, god damn, I understand. Sometimes you can be hella talented and you gotta let those talents show. But bro, I gotta see. I don't know.
So then that brings me to, how do you feel about Kendrick? Do you feel like Kendrick is flawed for the way that he went about monopolizing on his platform with also being a hater?
What I'm like, you feel me? Like, Kendrick is Kendrick, but at the same time, like, only thing I criticize Kendrick on is like, cause I really don't know his fucking music. I really don't listen to his music other than some of the bops that he had in the past or whatever, and then this new shit that he got now, which slap, it go crazy, I ain't tripping, like, it's smooth. But like, if you gonna call somebody out for being this culture vulture as well, at the same token, like, I mean, why you ain't said nothing about Eminem? Why you ain't did a whole situation like
this?
Because
it goes back to what I said originally, that culture has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with geographically where you're from and what cultures are in that
But are we talking about culture, or are we talking about black culture?
We're talking about culture in general. We have to, if we're gonna talk about the truth.
I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about black culture.
So it's okay. So are you canceling Eminem or are you not canceling Eminem?
I mean, technically, Eminem is not a part of the black culture. He's not.
But is he invited to the cookout?
He for sure invited to the cookout.
So it has to apply.
But we talking about, like, is he a part of black culture? He not, for real. Even though he done stood up and did a lot of this stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's not a part of the black culture. You ain't got no black in you, not a part of the black culture. We embrace you, we respect you, but you're not a part of the black culture though.
So we're gonna move past this because we're at an impasse on that one, and I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand for Drake. I do like Kendrick, but I'm a Drake stander. So that goes into now, how do you feel about loyalty, right? Because LeBron was crip walking, so they not like us, and that's supposed to be his friend. So at what point do you separate loyalty, and is he wrong for celebrating and, dancing to Kendrick's music? or should people not take it much of a big deal? Because it's starting to spiral out now.
Blind's album say he ain't wrong. Just because a nigga can dance to somebody's music, bro. You feel me? It's the song about. You can't even hear the song. You can't even hear the song without bopping. I got friends right now that I ain't even cool with no more. But when they song, I've been had they song downloaded. When they play on my song, when they play on my music,
you gonna still bop?
I listen to that shit. I ain't fucking with nothing. Now sometimes I listen to the lyrics and be like, nigga, you is not about this. Nigga, you so disloyal and you talking about loyalty is the key and all this type of shit. Man, please. Now, with LeBron, I just would say like, hey, just make sure your ducks in a row before you start crip walking and shit to Kendrick songs, cause that motherfucking Fighting Irish song Drake just dropped. Sound like LeBron might have a lot of fucking skeletons in his closet.
Okay, so then that brings me to my next point, right? My next point is, and I'm gonna trigger some people in here. Y'all say y'all want a Savannah, but y'all don't provide like a LeBron. So I'm trying to understand how you want me to be a Savannah, and you ain't giving me a LeBron. So I just want to understand, because right now we got a clip that's going viral. It's literally at 4,000 comments, and I'm getting eat up in the comments every day because I said, and I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down in my YSL boots, that if I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm sucking, I'm fucking, and I'm taking care of home, then I deserve to know the business, and I should be treated like a Savannah. But LeBron literally just said, hold on, let you finish, Kanye. LeBron just said, literally, like, the reason why I've done so well and I've been so successful is because my woman takes care of home.
Right.
But every man is complaining about a woman, oh, all she want to do is stay at home, this, and the third. If you're not a provider and a protector, just say that.
I mean, he providing, but that's kind of like you going back and forth on your question, because I'm trying to see where you coming from.
I'm trying to say that LeBron has skeletons in his closet, but if you want a woman to stay down like Savannah. We don't know. This is alleged. This is alleged through a song. Now, when the receipts start to come out, you feel me? He got them skeletons in the closet. I just want to know, is Savannah going, you know what I'm saying? She's never going to fold.
Is she going to pull a Beyonce, or is she going to pull a recent Cardi B?
The thing about it is, she's never, first of all, at the end of the day, it's all about having tact, right? So I'm not going to embarrass myself off the strength of you. Cardi B is a different person in general. You already know her personality. Shout out to her and everything that she encompasses. But it's all about respecting myself and not embarrassing me. So you think she's going to be a Beyonce or a recent Cardi B? She's definitely going to be a Beyonce. But I'm saying, though, you want a Beyonce and you want a Savannah, but y'all are not giving Jay-Z and LeBron. So how are you expecting me to act like them when you don't even act like them? Okay. You're not providing and protecting.
At the same
Two things that y'all need to do.
And I can say, and people not giving a fucking Beyonce and Cardi, I'm saying Beyonce and what's her name? Savannah. Are they giving Beyonce and Savannah?
I don't know. I'm not in nobody else's relationship on my own. But show me where they giving a LeBron and Jay-Z, and then we can do it.
Show me multiple women that done stood down and stood tall with their man from fucking high school. I can get at Savannah. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, she already had her shit together before Jay-Z and all that. You know what I'm saying? And he done amplified. It don't matter though. It don't matter.
So this is my thing, right?
It's just because they billionaires. See, that's the thing. Women always get caught up into the finances of situations. Love is love.
No, that's not true.
It's not?
No, it's not. Let me tell you why it's not true.
Why it's not true?
Hold up. Let me tell y'all why it's not true. Finances is the number one reason that people break up. Because people are either not honest about their finances or not communicating with their significant other about their finances.
I mean, that's why that's why we at where we at now.
So that's what I'm saying. You're saying you always preach like, oh, women only care about finances, but we can be in love, but if we sleeping on a motherfucking floor, that's not gonna work. Somebody gotta work. And if we're both working, it has to make sense.
That's a little forward, like who's sleeping on the fucking floor?
What I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
you feel me? Like communication is key.
The problem is men do not communicate, hey, I don't got it right now. And what they do is they overly exert themselves knowing that they don't got it, and then they get mad and angry at the woman that they chose. You know that woman was already right here when you decided that you wanted to date her.
Some of that shit you gotta keep to yourself, because you might not have it, but you might be working on, you might have had it. and you might have lost it a little bit. But do you need to communicate that all with your woman or whatever? Because,
Yes, you do.
Nah, not all the time, because when you show a woman your flaw, you show a woman you down, they're gonna treat you like that. And
That's
in
not
multiple
true.
situations.
Then that's not the woman for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're really dating somebody or you're married to somebody, they're going to care about you, and they're going to find a way and pick up a way to help you if that's your partner. That's not your partner. That's just somebody that you chose to date.
But everybody
that's why
is not the same
communication
type
is
of
so
partner as
important.
what a Beyonce and what a Savannah would be, or what you may be, or whatever the case may be. You gotta act like, you know, everybody don't got these same personalities and these same traits that some of these women, like some of the women that we look at as iconic and doing right by their man, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of that shit mixed with a lot of bullshit.
Well, you need to stop choosing women for superficial reasons, and then that would eliminate what you guys go through. Y'all choose a woman because she got a fat ass and a nice body, she got a pretty face, and then you get mad at
that's everybody.
No, that's not true.
Not everybody. What I'm saying is,
but I'm saying y'all get mad at the type of woman that you have because you didn't even look at her intellect. A lot of times y'all don't even care if she's a fucking street sweeper, as long as she's very attractive and she got a nice body and she can suck and fuck good. Point period.
But that was you was just saying. You gonna suck, fuck, keep the house clean, but you want all the bills paid. No, man, you supposed to do that already. You supposed to suck, fuck, clean the house, do all that shit. I'm taking care of the bills and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do that already.
So
that ain't a fucking, just like you can do that, the next girl can do that, the next woman can do that, and the next woman can do that.
The point I made, and we go back to it, it was not about the sucking and fucking. It was about, do you tell me about your finances and what's going on with you? Because if I'm doing all these things, I still feel like I need to know what's going on. Because if you're late on the bills and you're late on the rent, it is my job as your woman to either help you figure it out or figure it out for us. You can't just be out here not paying bills and then we get evicted.
Tell me this, you go on date, we do date night every Wednesday, you go get your nails did at least two times a month or whatever, your hair laid all the time, whatever. Is you not asking them nigga about his finances then?
Why am I not?
Because everything already right.
But that's the thing though, that's why you need to ask.
Nobody about that.
No, that's not true. I'm asking. I want to know what we
budgeted. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Because
when you walk in the house, the lights flick on. When you walk in the house, it's food in the refrigerator. When you walk in the house, the gas is working for you to fucking cook. You know what I'm saying? Unless you don't want to cook, all right, so we got to hire somebody else. That's some more money I got to pull out of my pocket. Do the shit that you already supposed to do, and I'm going to do the same, and that's
So you would rather suffer in silence and not tell me that you're trying to make ends meet than to tell me so that I can help pick up the pieces? Then that's not a partner.
Why I got to tell you that for you to pick up any pieces if we together?
Because if you're telling me, hey, you ain't even got to worry about nothing, I'm not going to worry about anything. But if you tell me, hey, look, times is hard right now, X, Y, and Z, I'm going to try to help you figure out a way to make it better. But if you don't say nothing, I'm going to be in la la land thinking everything is okay. You have to be transparent with your partner about what's going on in your finances.
Okay, when you do that right, the first time I tell you, hey, look, this might be a little, you know what I'm saying, I might be whatever. Y'all already figuring out a strategy. Oh, this nigga, no.
That's not true.
We the topic of the group chat.
No, not always.
We got down, this nigga just asked me to pay for my own nails. Well, damn.
You know what? You're talking about a woman who ain't got her own.
Okay.
So when you're talking about a woman who don't have her own shit, that's some broke bitch mentality. A woman who has her own is like, okay, maybe his lick didn't hit this month. Maybe
what
something
percentage
came
of the
up.
world you thinking females giving broke bitch mentality?
A lot of them do. Let me say something. But not my friends. We ain't talking about my friends. My friends have jobs.
We ain't talking about
my
nobody.
friends are on their shit.
We ain't talking about nobody. We talking about the masses. You feel me?
If we're talking about the masses,
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about your friends. I'm talking about the masses.
But what I'm saying is,
it's more broke bitches than it is rich bitches. Period.
It's more women with money than it is men with money. If we gonna keep it honest. It is more successful black women out here than it is black men, if we gonna keep it honest. And I don't like to talk down about my black men, but black women out here are actually doing it. It's a lot of rich bitches. A lot of them. Now we may act like we don't got it. Because even if we got it, we don't got it. But that doesn't mean we don't got it. Let's be fucking for real.
If you ain't got it, we ain't got it. Okay. So,
listen, I'ma always act like I ain't got it, okay? And then I'm gonna bring it back.
Where you find these women? Go, sit down, relax.
I'm just saying I got a little hot.
Sit down, relax.
It's a little hot up here.
You gotta talk a little bit. You ain't gotta talk loud, man. Just vibe, twin. But
you always want me to lower my voice.
Where you find these rich bitches at then?
My friends, they in the crowd right now. There. and back there.
The thing about it, niggas, we don't necessarily go out looking for a rich bitch trying to find. We just
Exactly.
vibe.
Y'all will fuck with Molly the maid. Okay.
We just vibe. We ain't going out here trying to find a rich bitch, trying to find this. We are just enjoying the vibe, enjoying the situation, enjoying the conversation or whatever. We'll figure out, cause most of the time we not coming in like, yo, what you got? Can you do this? But y'all on the other side, what kind of car you got? Where you stay at? Is it gated?
I need to know it's safe
Is it?
at all times.
God damn.
It needs to be gated.
What's up with all
But
these
no, okay, so this is my thing, right?
What's your name?
Y'all
Where
tend
you
to-
from?
Okay, so then I have another question for you. This is my thing. Y'all will date, and no offense to any other job, but y'all would date a street sweeping female and then downplay the woman who has her shit together and don't want to do nothing for her, but y'all will do everything for the girl who has nothing. And that to me is fucked
I can
up.
say the same thing.
So why is
Y'all can have a well-tailored man and then go fuck with the nigga who trapping, doing this, and just, you know what I mean? And trapping, doing this, and putting your life at risk, putting your business at risk, putting your rich assets at risk just to go hold the nigga down because that's the people that you want. You know what I mean?
No.
Don't act
I
like
can't
y'all
go for
don't do
it.
this.
I don't.
Don't act like
I
women
look
don't
like
do this.
I would look good in an orange jumpsuit?
How many people out here done held a nigga down, that done been in jail, that done been, you know what I mean? It's plenty of people like that. Why they done bypassed and looked over the nigga who actually taking care of home, but he might not have all the pizzazz that the nigga that's, you know what I mean, that's in the fast life and shit like that. Come on now.
Okay, so I think in my 20s that may have been the case where I like dated a lot of athletes and
You
like
admitted it.
entertainers. But the thing about it is I'm self-aware though. So in my 20s I dated athletes and entertainers because I thought that was something that I wanted to do. I realized at that time that was not for me. Those niggas was trash. No
In my
offense,
20s,
but
I
they were
dated
trash.
everybody that I liked.
But my point to say is
That's the difference. That's the difference.
How is that the difference?
Because you giving specials of what you dated in this point of your time
But I
and
don't
this point.
because at the end of the day, now I date for a quality person.
Niggas gonna date who they like.
Exactly, but then y'all will down. But my point to say is y'all are still gonna down the woman that is successful and choose a woman who's not as successful, who needs you more, because in your mind you just want to be needed.
Repeat that, please.
Y'all will date a woman who has absolutely nothing and boss her up, but when y'all get a woman who's already bossed up, y'all don't want to do shit for her. And that to me is a problem. Because you don't see the quality in the woman that already has it together. You want to go fix a bitch, but you don't even want to help the bitch that's already fixed.
That's your opinion, but I feel
That
like
is a fact.
That's your opinion.
How many women in here can attest to the fact that you've seen that more men love damsels in distress than they do a woman who has her shit together? Am I? Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I think it's cap, but I mean, you feel me? You got your honey crew, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's a man actually try to help them and try to do these things or whatever. They run over them, man. You can't be no run over nigga out here. Cause these girls would do it. You know what I'm saying? They would do it.
I don't agree with that.
That's a
I don't
fact.
agree with that.
Hey man, I think that was enough for our first segment with Bar Talk with Honey and Los. We appreciate y'all interacting with the conversations. And YouTube, we'll be right back.
We'll be right
for the
back,
second
guys.
segment after this. All right?
All right, so we are getting back into segment 2. Welcome to Bar Talk with Honey and Los. Now we're about to get into some real spicy stuff. So if y'all triggered, blame your mama. So here we are. You ready to sit?
Okay, cool. Let's sit. Let's talk to YouTube real quick.
All right.
Hey, YouTube. We are back with segment 2. Bar Talking Honey and Los. First segment was cool. We were just, warming the temperature. Now we about to get into some valid toxicity. You feel me? So, do you want to start it off, honey?
Yes, but I want you to explain to the people what exactly is valid toxicity, because I truly believe you made up that term, and I just want to understand. So mansplain it to me, please.
It definitely was a made-up term, but I feel like some toxicity, to keep it spicy is always valid. You feel me? You need some toxicity in you, to keep things rolling. You feel me? Just a little bit, not a lot. When you start going overboard, you feel me? You need a little valid toxicity.
So you feel like you need a little edge.
You gotta have a little edge.
Okay, so this brings me to the first question of the second segment. What is considered a boundary versus an expectation? And I want you to explain to me what your boundaries are versus your expectations, and then I'll explain mine.
Okay, boundaries. For me, space is very needed. You know what I'm saying? It's much needed within a relationship or whatever you got going on. Communication. Don't talk to me talk to me nice, baby. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me nice. I said space because I need time to recharge. You feel me? I need time to go off to myself, get my thoughts together. You feel me? Give me that space I need. The communication. Don't call me a bitch. Don't call me a bitch. It's a problem. Don't disrespect my family. It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Social distancing in the sense of like, let me go hang with my friends sometime. You feel me? Without you being insecure when I'm going to hang out. You feel me? That's a boundary I need because it's just like, baby, if I play my favorite song 24/7, I'm gonna get tired of it. You feel me? Let me go vibe out for a second to recharge. I don't want to be around in the house cooped up all fucking day with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me go hang out. You feel me? Because I'm gonna get tired of you quick if you feel me. From all my time is right with you. You feel me?
So,
That's some of my boundaries.
so I allowed you to finish because I was told that I was not letting you finish your sentences. So I'm trying to work on that, growth, taking accountability and all. But my term is either you gonna be with me, I'm gonna be with you, or we gonna be together. So all that whole you need space, no, you can go to the other room. It ain't no space. Like, it's okay.
That's wild.
You can be right there and my pinky toe can touch you.
That's
like
wild.
Telling me that you need space makes me feel like you don't want me. And I don't like that.
When I say space, I'm saying more so in the sense of like, baby, I need time to recharge. I can't. If I'm with you, when we together, we go shopping, we go do whatever we doing throughout the week and everything or whatever the case may be. My mind on 100 other things. You feel me? While I'm still trying to cater to you and cater to the thoughts and everything that you need. But if you don't give me that space to recollect myself, like shit gonna start falling a tangent. Like,
so the thing is, I think people do need space in the sense of like, you have your guy time, I have my girl time, but y'all take it to the fucking extreme.
okay, what's the extreme?
And that's the problem for me.
What's the extreme?
The extreme is, oh, I was just with you this morning, so I'm about to go play 2K with my boy, and then my boy this, and then my boy that. You would rather be around your boys than be around your girls.
Games. But
I mean,
for my niggas that
video
do play
games,
video
whatever
games,
you want to call it.
that play video game. For my niggas that do play video games, let them play his video game, bro. He ain't bothering you. He making sure everything's still straight with you. But it's just like, God damn, you gonna come sit on my lap while I'm in the middle of trying to make this 30th kill or something?
Yes, I am. Absolutely. But no, all jokes aside, for me, when I think about boundaries versus expectations, and I was talking to my good girlfriend Vanessa, shout out to Vanessa. We were talking about that a boundary itself is something that's a non-negotiable. Like, I'm not gonna compromise my boundaries for anyone or anything. Friends, family, friendship, whatever. Like, you need to stand on your boundaries. Now, my expectation is a little bit different. With an expectation, I'm expecting you to do certain things because I told you how I am and I told you how I want to be loved. Right. And I love my man in his love language, not my own. And I want him to do the same for me. Because at the end of the day, if you're not a person who values quality time, but you value acts of service, then I'm going to make sure that I'm giving you those acts of service.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's more expectations for you.
So, like, for me, I expect, and the thing about it is, I'm big on routine, right? So I'm naturally a routine person, and if I falter from my routine, it gives me anxiety. So, like, I have a thing where every morning, I make sure I text him and tell him good morning. But every night, when it's time for him to come home from his job, because he has a very crazy job, I make sure he lets me know that he's home. But that's an expectation of mine. Like, yes, we may share locations, but I expect for you to let me know when you... What's wrong with sharing locations?
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, so you're not trying to share locations?
I'm just saying,
Okay. Let's talk. Let's get into it. What's wrong with sharing locations?
Hold on now. That location, like, hey, listen.
Let's get into it.
What are we sharing locations for if we are not married? I don't see a ring on your finger. Is that
not
a ring?
Yet. No, it's a Cartier ring.
Okay, what the hell are you sharing locations for? It's not like...
So originally when we started sharing locations was because I got my car broken into and they busted my window.
So we talking to the masses, okay? So somebody get their car broken into.
So I got my car broken into and my window was busted. So I had to leave my car at home. With that being said, I still had obligations that I had to do stuff. So at the end of the day...
How that conversation go? Does it go like, baby, I got my car broken too, so I'm just gonna share my locations with you. So
You gonna let me finish?
I need you to share your locations with me.
No, that's not how it happens.
No, like
No.
it don't work
Okay.
like that.
Okay, first of all, hold up, y'all. This is a two-part thing. I'm gonna explain the story of how we started sharing locations, but I'm also gonna explain that I share my locations with 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 people in this room right now that I share my location with, and they're all my friends. So if I'm willing to share my location with my friends, why would I not be able to share it with my man? The person that I lay down with, the person that I'm intimate with.
Because y'all have not committed, y'all have not.
So
y'all
I'm more committed to my friends than my man?
No, y'all have not committed those soul ties. Like, leave some stuff, like, people gotta leave some stuff for marriage, bro. Like,
So you put your friends on a pedestal more than you put your man.
leave some stuff. Have you known your friends more than you know your man? Like, if you don't know your friends more than you know your man, it's the reason you should share your location with your friend before you share with your man.
That sounds
soul
asinine
tie
to me.
to actually, when he putting a ring on your finger or anything like that, it's a matter of like, he don't need your location right now. You trust your friend to have your location because y'all have grown this type of bond to where y'all married. Your friend, you married to your friends. That's what you married to.
So you value your friendships over your woman, is what you're saying.
Until I'm married.
I do too.
It's a matter of I value my relationship. I value my relationship very, very, very fucking strong. But do I value it more than I value my family? You know what I'm saying? Do I value it more than I done value my relationship that I done had with my best friend from fucking elementary, middle school? Fuck no, cause we still rocking.
So in that part, and that's okay with you, and that's your story. But for me, anybody that I'm dating and I'm serious about it and I'm intentional, and this is the person that I plan to be with, and this is the person that plans to marry me, and vice versa, I have no issue with sharing my location because I have nothing to hide. So in my mind, I need everybody, including my man, to know where I'm at all times, because if somebody snatches me up, I need somebody to come get me.
I just feel like that's really setting yourself up for like a lot of deficiencies that could cause problems that you don't really
I'm always going to be dependent on my spouse. It doesn't matter. The first person I call when I'm in a bind is going to be my man. Then it's going to be my best friend, and then it's going to be my mama because she's 70, so she can't do nothing.
I'm going to call Miss Carletta Merritt because, you feel me, that's who I know who going to be able to hold it down with any situation. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm not calling my dad, even though my dad, he's my fucking heart. You feel me? He everything to me. You feel me? But my dad might fuck around and have a fucking heart attack if I call him into an emergency or some shit like that. I just can't do it. My auntie, she know how to deal with situations like that. So that's the people I'm calling first. You feel me?
We're going to be, again, at another impasse because I'm definitely sharing my location with my man. And then I'm going to share with my friends. And they check it all the time and be like, girl, you're not answering the phone. Where you at right now?
You know, do I trust my girl to be able to, like, to where I can call her? Or what? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I definitely would. But that's like, in certain situations, that's not the first thing that I'm going to think about because I'm connected to my passions with my people that I've known longer or I feel a different type of different type of love with. My expectations though,
yes,
because I said my boundaries. My expectations, it'll be loyalty,
okay,
independence,
okay,
and I think communication. Yeah, because loyalty is just a matter of like, just be loyal to me and I'll be loyal to you. You feel me?
That's fair. So then this brings me to, so now that we've gone through boundaries and expectations, we're about to step onto something really touchy, and I don't really care how the men in here feel about this because I don't want to hear it. But how do you feel about the situation with Anthony Edwards and Lil Baby's first baby mama? Because he got her pregnant, and now he doesn't want to take care of his responsibilities.
I mean, okay, hold on. We're going to pause on that typical. Because what I'm going to tell you is that this. Anthony Edwards, he green. You know what I'm saying? He green as fuck for this situation, and I feel like most athletes are green. Most athletes green as fuck because
so
it's
you're
a matter
making
of
an excuse for him.
I'm not making no excuse for him. I'm saying he green. He green as fuck for even getting in that situation. You know who the fuck Little Miss Golden is. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. And on her side of things, I feel like, I mean, that's typical. She's typical. You feel me? Just like all the other women out here,
So-
just like that. So it's just like, bro, you green as fuck for even getting caught up in a situation like that. You feel
So
me? You
you're
know what
making
they doing.
excuses for the fact that y'all love to go puppy and women, and then at the end of it, now you want her to get an abortion. Now you want her to get a plan B when you went raw dogging her in the first place. So you
Nah,
don't
I
think
ain't-
that the responsibility is on the man. You think it's solely on the woman.
No, I ain't saying that. I just told you he green as fuck. He
So do
going
you
through
think that
everything
she's
that he
wrong?
going through right now because he green and he should be going through that because bro, who the fuck is your big bros? Who the fuck is your OGs who like where they at? Why they ain't telling you, bro, you gonna go get her pregnant when you know she just like most of these women, most of the women of her caliber out here. Bro, it shit a trap, bro.
But those are the women that y'all attract, and those are the women that y'all like. Remember, we just said you don't care if a woman
I didn't
has
say
a
that.
job or not.
I didn't say
y'all,
that.
You said most men, and we're not even talking about you. We're not talking about you personally.
These women trapping more than niggas in the 90s, bro.
How do
Like, this
we
shit is
trap
crazy.
when y'all the ones that get us pregnant? Explain that to me. I want to know the logic.
Hey, let that nigga
I
would have been
can't
that.
get pregnant without you. So what are we even saying right now?
All right, cool. So if she was really just dating a nigga that she liked, right? Like that really ain't have, you know, all that Anthony fucking Edwards have. He a fucking $260 million
Yeah, she
nigga.
hit a lick for
You
50
feel
low
me?
bricks, balling like
Is
a
she
bitch.
gonna have that fucking baby? Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance.
No,
She's not
'cause-
having that baby. If she ain't, come on now. Be real, be real. Is she really having that baby if she not dating a $260 million nigga? She not.
She's not, but you gotta understand who her first baby daddy is. Once you're in that lane, you can't go down from that. You only can go up. Cause why would I go fuck with a regular nigga when my baby daddy is little baby?
I see Summer Walker do it all the time. I see Summer Walker do it all the time. She date what the fuck she like.
Summer Walker is a different breed of human. And shout out
but
to
you
Summer
can't
Walker.
pick
She's
and
a
choose.
different
You
breed.
can't pick and choose. It's a matter of like, he's green. I'm gonna just say that he's green. Definitely. And she weird. She weird as fuck. She's 37 years old. Like, come on, bro. Find you something to do while you out
So
here.
it's okay for a Jay-Z to be with a Beyonce with an age gap, but it's not okay for her to date somebody younger than her. But it's okay for older men to date younger women.
Hey, age don't matter until it matter.
So then you're contradicting what you said.
No, I ain't. Nah, I just said she is weird because she know what she's doing. Is she wrong by keeping the baby? No, the nigga fell for it. She doing what she do. That's cool, but it's just like, come on, bro. Like, you know, y'all ain't really invested. You know, y'all really went back to be together. You know what I mean? Now you want to give me all the stories about I had an abortion before and it don't sit right with me. Bitch, go have that abortion. Like, stop it.
Hold on, y'all. One second. I want y'all to get what Carlos is saying, so I just need y'all to like lower your tone just a little bit. Say it again, please, for me.
For the people in the back. Little Miss Golden is very typical in the way that most women are trapping these high caliber athletes and these high caliber people, because if she was not dating or she was not like dating a $260 million nigga, $100 million nigga, whatever the case may be, she not keeping that baby, bro. And then on top of that, like, I'm almost 100% sure she know that they was not about to be in no fucking public relation. He got a girl. He got a girl. She know he went about to be with her.
Hold on, y'all.
We fucking on the film or whatever the case may be, or whatever the case. Keep it P, baby. Like, we ain't doing that.
Hold on, y'all. Can y'all bring it down for me, please, just a little bit? I hear what you're saying, and I'll let you finish your statement. But women do not trap you when you're the one ejaculating into me. So y'all gotta get that notion out of your head. Without you, I can't have a baby. You chose to come in me, and now we have a baby. That is solely dependent on you. So at the end of the day, you made a sound decision whether you did it in the heat of the moment, whatever way you did it, but you chose to do that, not me. I can't have a baby without you. So at the end of the day, he can sit up here and try to be like, oh, she trapped me. How? When you the one who came in me.
So you don't think in that conversation,
a man
like,
comes from a woman,
you don't think in the women conversations that she having with her friends and everything, like, hey, this nigga just don't know. He fuck around and nutted me, but his baby is being had.
Yes, but you fuck around and found out though.
I did. If she's saying that shit premeditated. Bitch, you trapping a nigga, period.
Now, is she manipulative? Yes. But at the end of the day, he took the fucking bait. Let's be fucking serious.
I have said a million times, the nigga is green. I have no remorse with saying that. The nigga is green. I don't know, and he from Atlanta. It's so disappointing. Like, bro, where is your OGs and where are they at? Why are they not telling you? Little Miss Golden, bro, come on, bro. She burnt goods. Like,
all right, YouTube, we're going to leave that one where it is. We're going to go into our last segment for the day. And Carlos, it is on you.
So say, all right, you about to date a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You about to date a nigga and he got a wild ass past. He done been through some shit or whatever. This is before, you know what I'm saying? He just letting you know, hey, I got a wild past or whatever the case. What all do you want to know before stepping into that relationship? Or do you know what I'm saying? Do you even want to know something?
So, to be honest with you, I'm 50-50 on it. A part of me doesn't want to know what he did in the past because in my mind, once you get with me, you was a virgin. And it's just me. I'm the first of everything. All your experiences are new. But that would be naive of me to honestly think that.
Yeah.
So to be honest with you, I think your past is your past. And as long as you're not bringing your past into your present, I'm cool. I would want to know some more so things like, do you have an OnlyFans? Do you do porn? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, because are you okay with that group chat going up like, girl, did you see this nigga right
You know,
here?
I think if he's the one to tell me what he did in his past, as long as he tells me what he did, I truly wouldn't care if I decide and I make the choice to stay with him. But it would need to come from him. I don't need to find anything out on social media or anything else. And so being a person that is popular on social media and I have a following, I'm very cognizant about who I deal with and who I date, just because I don't need, you know, girls always want to come to another girl as I'm just coming to you as a woman. Please do not come to me as a woman about my man. Mm-hmm. Do not, because you're never going to get the response that you want to. 9 times out of 10, I'm not even going to respond to you. I'm going to deal with him, but I'm not even going to give you the, you know what I'm saying, the benefit of the doubt, or give you the satisfaction of knowing that I'm upset about it.
So when the niggas start telling you shit or whatever, do you want the whole documentary or do you want highlight reels?
I mean, I want to know. I'm intrigued.
I thought you just said you don't want to know about the past, bro.
I said, if he's going to tell me, and this is what I said, and I remember what I said, if he's going to tell me about his past and it's going to affect our future or affect how people look at me because of the place and position that I'm in, I want to know. Now, if I was not popular on social media and I didn't have a following, I wouldn't give a fuck because I don't got to worry about being embarrassed. But don't embarrass me and don't tell me what's going on, and the next thing I know, so many different things come out.
I can respect that.
I think you just have to have communication between you and your spouse.
I can respect that. Tell me this, though. What you feel like I might swerve in that corner? What you feel like that little situation, the Jello situation with his missus and him, you know what I mean, picking up, leaving?
Now, I don't know about it, ladies, if y'all gonna be mad at me when I say this. I'm not mad at Jello. He texted her ass and told her, hey, I'm leaving you. I'm about to go be with somebody else, and this is not working no more. Now, if he would have been out there and didn't say nothing to her, and then people would have seen them out with Rashida, then maybe that would have been a thing. But he was honest about it. And I think a lot of times, like, you know, women pigeonhole men and trap them with these babies in the sense of, oh, I have a baby with you, now this is the expectation. No, you didn't let me finish.
Whoa.
You didn't let me finish. I said women, hold up, I'm standing up, because you know I'm not that tall, so you gotta, all right, whatever. What I'm saying is women will have these babies and then literally hold niggas by the nuts about these babies knowing that they don't want to be with them anymore.
So that's not what little Miss Golden just did?
No, she never said she wanted to be with him. She just want her child support and go about her business.
Trap.
That's not a trap because you decided to do what you decided to do. But let's circle back to the topic that we're talking about. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm not mad at Jello for telling Nikki that he no longer wanted to be with her and he was moving on. She should have understood what he said and moved on. Yeah. You want to hold somebody because you got babies with him. A baby's not going to make you stay in a relationship.
Not fact.
Point blank, period.
It be a lot of shit that be going on behind the scenes that we don't see in the media world. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
That's like, they probably been over. And like I said, she another one that I feel like, I mean, she done typical. She been out here already, you know what I mean, been on the scene and all this shit, had relationships with all these other caliber niggas or whatever.
But he chose her though. He chose to procreate with her.
Yeah, he chose her. He green too. I told he ex-athlete.
So what is your definition of green then?
Green going for shit that you don't supposed to go for. Black culture tell you not to go for it, nigga, don't go for it.
All right.
Yeah,
touche.
damn. My last question to you right now is, All right. So Valentine's Day just passed. I dropped
Okay.
the worst day collection.
All right.
Don Dada. Okay,
Shout out to the Don Dada Valentine's Day collection.
Valentine's Day just passed, right? How do you feel about women catering to men, like how mostly men cater to women on Valentine's Day?
So
That's not a real holiday.
So if we say that it's a problem, it ain't a real holiday.
So this is the thing for me, right? And I can only speak on what I'm going through. And before this, we had this live show. I already told my man, hey, listen, I'm probably gonna talk about our relationship, so don't be mad. But I am a person where I believe in reciprocation. So I'm not gonna expect you to do things that I'm not willing to do. So whether it's Valentine's Day, a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, whatever, I'm gonna cater to you the exact same way that I expect for you to cater to me. Now, I may not spend as much money as you, but I may be a little bit more
Why not?
thoughtful.
You're a rich bitch.
I'm just, first of all, I'm an entrepreneur. So this rich bitch got real
And
fucking bills.
don't feel attacked.
No,
I'm talking about
no,
most
it's okay.
women, like, you know what
But
I mean?
I'm saying no. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes it's not about the monetary value. Sometimes it's about the time. It's loving that person in their love language. It's acts of service. It's pouring into that person. You know, it's asking that person if they ate. I don't cook. We working on it. Pray for me. My friends cook. Shout out to my friends. But thank you. But the thing about it is, I try to make sure, and all my friends know this about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lover girl. So at the end of the day, if I'm really with you, I'm with you. I'm gonna cater to you, and I'm gonna do all the things. So there's nothing that I don't expect. That my expectation is for him to do what I would naturally do for him.
Okay.
So that's the type of female
That's what
I
I
am.
was gonna ask you next. Is it like a certain expectation that women have for Valentine's Day? Like
I mean,
certain gifts that they feel like
so-
they should be getting, or you know?
I don't think there's a certain gift that you should be getting. I think that you should show the person you're with that you love them daily. But when it does come to holidays like that, like I was able to go with my friends to the cabins. We had a really beautiful dinner. We had games we were doing, and it was just couples. And one of my friends, shout out to Bree. She basically asked us this question while we were at the round table, and it was like, what do you love about your partner? So you had to go around and talk about why do you love them and what is the one thing that you love about them the most. And I think sometimes those affirmations mean the absolute world.
Thanks.
So when you do have your person, whether it's your friends or your family, like pouring into them and having affirmations means a lot. I love my friends. Shout out to all my friends that's here with us tonight. Y'all didn't have to be here and y'all here. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it's more than just like a relationship. I think you should also give that same love to your friends. You should tell your friends you love them all the time and make it fucking weird, because this life is so short. So while we're here, you're leading a legacy. You know what I'm saying? I heard Dwight, shout out to Dwight for that. He always says that, like, what is the legacy I'm leading? So it's just about how you love your person and the love language that you love your person. You feel me?
Yeah, I like that. Well said.
But I still got one question
Well
for you
said,
before we
honey.
get done though.
What's the question?
So what about, and we're gonna end it with this, what about Neo and this polygamy behavior?
I mean, he got what he want, and the women, I ain't heard no flaws about Neo and his polygamy situation. You feel me? So it's just like it worked for him. Certain niggas it worked for, certain niggas it don't.
So I'm gonna
You know
let
what I
you
mean?
know. I believe, okay, not in my relationship because can't nobody have my man, but I do believe in polygamy for other people if that's what you believe in. If that's what you stand on and your partner is okay with dating multiple people and doing that, as long as everyone understands and they fall in line and that's cool, I don't have an issue with it. So I don't think people should judge him because I don't judge him. I just personally can't do it because I know I'm a blackout.
So do you think people who have polygamy relationship, are they like, can you get married to multiple women at one time?
Yeah, it's called polygamy.
You can?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
can
the
do it
whole
in like
thing.
Utah or something. Like that's like
So
a
you
more,
can really get married to multiple women at one time?
like in Nigeria.
I feel like that's wild.
Because, I mean, in other cultures, like in the Mormon culture and then in Africa, you're bountiful when you have more than one wife. Because one woman, to some people, every woman can't do everything. And every man can't do everything. But it seems like it's like a double standard where it's okay for a man to have multiple partners, but it's not okay for a woman to have multiple partners.
I mean, do a lion have a lot of lioness? Yes. You feel me?
I mean,
they do. They do.
So do you not feel like it's a double standard? Like, you can fuck on who you want so it's cool, but I can't do the same.
It's a double standard based off how we live in this world and based off how our how our world works.
So I'm called a
and I
hoe,
don't think
and you're
nobody.
called
I
a
don't
player.
know. I don't think nobody actually know is that if that's the right way it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? But like, for each his own, bro. Like if you can make that happen, you can make it happen. That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, what qualities do you think a nigga who can deal with a polygamy relationship, like 3
He
different
gotta
girls,
have a lot of money.
facts? But like,
You
other than
can't.
that,
So when niggas try to cheat, you gotta be a rich nigga to
you
cheat.
gotta have a lot of
Cheating is
time
a rich
fucking
nigga
management.
sport.
I feel like you gotta have a lot of time management.
It's not even a lot of time management because if you got money, then you don't need time. Because if you throw money at her, she really not asking for too much. Cheating is a rich nigga sport.
But how you gonna keep your money rolling in?
I said cheating is a rich nigga sport. You gonna figure it
There's
out.
a lot of broke niggas that cheat.
It is a lot of broke niggas that cheat, and that's why they continue to be broke because they fucking with multiple bitches and not worried about their money. But cheating should only be a rich nigga sport. If you're gonna do it, you gotta be able to fund everybody. You can't treat one bitch different from the other. It has to be equal opportunity in this
I don't think
motherfucker.
pimps. I don't think that's how pimps was made. I don't think all pimps was fucking rich. I think they got the money that the woman brought them back.
You talking about pimps? I'm talking about niggas who have.
That's
fucking
polygamy
multiple
too.
niggas. I mean, fair. So we're gonna come to the conclusion that you're okay with Neo being a polygamist, and you don't see an issue with it.
I don't see an issue. It worked for him. You know, finesse 2 times. He couldn't figure it out. So shit got crazy. But with Neo, I ain't seen no problem. So hey man, more power to him. Do his thing. And yeah, I think that's that conversation right there.
I just feel like if you're honest with your partner and you're honest about what you're doing and you guys both agree to it, then it's cool. If one person doesn't agree to it, you can't get mad if they go left eye. Am I right or am I right?
If they don't agree to it, they shouldn't be there. You heard what he said.
All right.
Hey man, that was
Alright.
the second segment of Bar Talk with Honey
It
and Los.
was.
What we gonna do right now, we gonna listen to a little music and then we gonna open the floor up for people who got
Yeah.
questions for us. Or
So we
questions
should-
that they wanna, tap in on. We only gonna take a couple, y'all. But we here, we about to have a good time. We appreciate y'all again for coming out
Thank
to our
you.
first fucking live show, starting off season 2 with a motherfucking bang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look beautiful out there, and man, we appreciate it. Let's close out with YouTube real quick.
Yep.
Hey YouTube, that's the second segment. We got into those topics, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Leave them comments. Let us know what y'all think. Until next time, we are out.
It's Bar Talk with Honey and Los. Thank you guys. All right, so we're gonna take some questions.